How much does a hair transplant cost? The cost of hair transplantation is very confusing topic, and it's uh, people get confused. Some say hair, some say graft. So I will just clear up the few issues regarding the hair transplantation and the cost of it. Okay, it has certainly come a long way from being just a procedure available for the celebrities, and now it has become much cheaper and it is available to regular people also. Easy modification, less downtime in terms of dressings and hospital stay. These all contributed to the lowering of the cost of hair transplantation. Ideally, a standard clinic will tell you that cost of hair transplantation is always measured on per follicular basis. It is never on per hair basis. Never a standard clinic will say on per hair. Okay, that is the thing to remember. So, what is the per follicular cost of hair transplantation? Actually, in India, the cost varies heavily, and it can range somewhere in between 40 rupees per follicle to 150 rupees per follicle, or sometimes even more than that. On an average, it requires around 2,500 follicles are transplanted in single session. I'm talking about the FUE method, but this rate may vary from clinic to clinic and country to country. So, why is there a confusion regarding the price of hair transplantation? If you check the internet, all over in the internet, the cost is, I mean, it is meant to confuse the patient. Okay, and certainly involves lots of calculations, something to do with the follicle, and the number of grafts, number of follicles, number of hair, or even sometimes effective number of follicle or effective hair number. These are all very confusing. Okay, and people want to know how much exactly their hair transplantation is going to cost them. Okay, but before jumping directly to the cost, you must understand what basically we do in hair transplantation. You have to know what is a follicle. Okay, follicle or a hair follicle or simply hair is the entire hair up to the hair root with surrounding coverings and the sebaceous glands. Okay, so this is a cross section of the hair, and you can see the hair which is exiting out. You can see visibly from outside, which is inside. This part is the hair root. These are the glands. This in entirety is called as a follicle. And when the hair transplant started, people didn't know this, but research has shown that neighboring hair follicles over the scalp, they grow together in the groups. So if we take them out as a group, there is a more chance of them survival, as well as they appear quite natural. Okay, so hence the term came forward as follicular units. Okay, and a follicular unit is usually comprised of two hairs, sometimes three hairs, or sometimes even four hair, uh, and single hair. So that this is what is the follicular unit, and this is what also is the graft. Okay, these are the follicular units which are taken out from the scalp. This is a follicular unit which consists of two hairs. This is a follicular unit which consists of two hair. This consists of three hairs. This consists of three hairs. Again, fourth one is cut here. So this is how the follicular units are taken out from the scalp, and the charges are always on per follicular unit and not on per hair, because it will vary heavily, and nobody can count each and individual hair. It's rather easy to count in the individual graft, individual follicles. So what are grafts? Grafts are nothing but follicular units. Okay, uh, what exactly is being said when someone or some website tells you how many hairs are transplanted? Okay, now actual number of hair which patient will get is nobody, it's very difficult to count. Okay, and this is just to increase the numerical figure. Okay, for example, instead of saying 2000 grafts transplanted, it feels prestigious or profound to say 6000 hair transplanted. If one follicular unit contains or a graft contains three hair follicles, then it just says that you have been transplanted with 6000 hairs. It makes no sense. A educated patient will pure catch it very quickly, and you come to know it's pure marketing approach, game of numbers, nothing else. So Don't get confused. Don't follow the wrong figures. Get all the information before committing yourself to the procedure. Know thoroughly about the cost of the procedure. For more information, visit our web page, that is nuleafclinic.com, by clicking on this website.